Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do a reading for you. It's going to be for your next 48 hours. It's always for your greater good. We're asked to connect with your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, higher power, higher self, higher power for your highest timeline. So for Aries, what messages do we have next 48 hours? For Aries, what messages do you have next 48 hours? For Aries. Wasp spirit. I saw wasp spirit, and this is kind of a contrast from where you've been, possibly, because the wasp spirit says sometimes life stings. 64 is indicative of, well, 1, which is a new beginning. So when you see the wasp, understand that, yes, sometimes life stings. What a message. Here, Spirit, what else can we get for Aries? Perhaps you've gone through something very difficult that felt challenging, hard, a repercussion, a consequence, maybe. Oh, nice. Okay, I rarely get this spirit coming out with the sign, especially here lately. So when it comes out, it's something really big. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. A cow spirit's very, very abundant, fertile. The 15 would be reduced to 6, right? And then 6 could be it's your number for harmony. The miracles are endless. No matter how bad life feels like it might be stinging, the miracles are endless. And I love the grapes here because I'm thinking celebrate with those grapes. Thinking celebrate. Really getting that Native American energy from this wasp spirit. Part of it. Part of the experience. Part of this experience. Here, let's put a heart there, and then maybe that will help a little bit more too. Let's see. Let's pull some different cards. Let's pull from some different cards. Before I move on, let me peek really quick at cow spirit, because I know wasp spirit is about those times in life where it's going to be necessary for you not to look at something as good or bad, but just experience because of something feeling kind of uncomfortable at the moment. But cow spirit is saying, don't pay attention to the wasp spirit. It's really saying, don't pay attention to this sting, because life is going to distract you in a great way with a miracle. The miracles are endless. You are at a beautiful point in your life today, and your needs are being met effortlessly in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing on all that you have right now. Yeah, including positive relationships that sustain you, the work that you are proud to do to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire and nourish your soul. Pay attention. This is the perfect time to focus on choices, actions, and behaviors that you need to know feed your soul. Stay positive and share your well-being with others. The more you share, the more you will manifest. So be generous. Cow spirit promises you will never run out of miracles. Yeah, pay attention to how you nourish your mind, body, and spirit, because right now it says you are wobbling around like a newborn calf on unsteady legs, and perhaps you've been spending too much time distracting yourself on the internet, or obsessing over a relationship, or choosing to eat food that is unhealthy. Whatever it is, you're being nudged to assess how you're looking after yourself and your needs. How is the universe having a way of reflecting back to you what you need for yourself? Cow spirit reminds you that the universe wants to give you the very best, but does need you to do your part to participate and nourish your well-being. So heed her message and everything will shift in your favor. Like an aha moment. Oh. All right. I like that. So let's go into, you know what, let's do this past lives energy. I've only used this a few times. I don't know why I'm stuttering so much today. What is today? Is what, the 6th? So what's coming up, December 13th to January 2nd, Mercury will move into Capricorn. And this will make the communication kind of get to where it feels a little bit more serious. So you could have, like, if you're having trouble with somebody taking something serious, or you taking something serious, serious talks will come into play the closer that we get to the 13th here. Yeah. And on December 13th, Mars will go into Sagittarius. So to January 24th. And the Gemini full moon, December 18th. December 18th. Serious talks about free-spirited stuff. Big adventures, but being really serious about our dreams. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. Being very serious. What past life energy do you have for Aries? What past life energy do you have for Aries? Authority figures. Who is ruling what? Who is saying what is just, what is not? Maybe it was you in some life as a judge, a guard, a soldier, a captive, a rebel. There's all these different issues that may come down to the gavel, and we may have had issues with this in the past. No matter what side you're on, you feel the issue no matter what, right? And then I have Celtic. So you may want to look up that Celtic. That's interesting. Celtic. Let me get one more, because that off-center is going to drive me nuts. I'm a little strange about that. Oh, one more for Aries. Also, it's a really big fertile time here with cow spirit. Just be aware of that. I'm feeling that Empress energy here. Really sweet, loving energy here with this cow spirit. I really am. I'm feeling Queen of Wands energy. It's like you don't really have to be bold or daring here, because something's, whatever you're wanting, something is coming to you too. Something's coming towards you. Unrequited love. Unrequited love. This is something you've dealt with in a past life. Now, if, this is a very good thing to bring up, is that if, doesn't matter what side you are on of this unrequited love, maybe you're the one not giving. It depends. Like, if this is the lifetime where you're trying to pay off a karmic debt for not paying back somebody, showing back the same amount of love, then maybe this is the time for you to karmically get rid of that. You know what I'm saying? I think they're telling you to get rid of this. Like, don't even get yourself in that position, right? Unrequited love. Gotta love yourself. Gotta love yourself first. And maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. And Celtic is interesting. I don't really, you know what? I should have got a book with that, but I didn't know I was getting a small card, so I don't have a book. But look up Celtic, I don't know, religion, the Celtic cross, and look up what life would have been like in that region in the history. I'm sure it's really vast, and I'm sure that there's lots of information. But in general, you know, a good show to watch is Timeline for history stuff. They do a really good job with me, at least, to get me interested in it. And because I'm not a big history buff, but I am over that. And I do like history. I mean, it's just, I like it to be presented fun, right? Health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon. So the more you focus on this health and keeping, you know, taking good care of yourself, etc., the more you're going to start seeing people come into your life that are going to match that vibration. And so you'd be starting to sync up with people that will almost in a way hold you accountable, in the sense that they're going to take good care of themselves. And so you're wanting to, you know what I mean, maintain that vibration. So yeah, you might start meeting new people based on health, getting something in common with health. All right, and it could be like a club, like a health club. It could be something like that, or an eating plan, walking. Maybe you're just giving somebody encouragement on an app and it turns into something crazy. Who knows? Okay, so they're wanting you to declutter those experiences, the trauma, the you know, there's a constant release of this trauma from the cells of your body. There's a so if you meditate and if you kind of consciously do it in your own way, there's no right or wrong way, but the way that you could visualize getting rid of clutter from past lives, from things that are karmic that just kind of need to wrap up, do so. So declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves to you that you may wish to avoid. And I have care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making a foolish mistake at this time. Yeah, I think they're saying that because of some kind of issue with choice and consequences that is like coming up. That it has something to do possibly with this. But just remember, miracles are endless. Like when you believe in the miracles and you believe in the love path, you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine, Aries. You'll be just fine. Okay, let's put that there. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondences and people that you no longer want. This is the Opposition Tarot, by the way, and we're going to pull Celtic Cross. Interesting. With the Celtic there, Celtic Cross. Maybe you've done tarot back in a past life in a Celtic time. Maybe if you learn it or teach yourself, it'll come on really strong, or you'll be able to get memories back. What's the issue for our Aries? What's the issue for Opposition Tarot? What's the issue? We're in our heads. We're in our heads. Well, we're really thinking. You can say that much. You're really thinking. It may be about worry regarding an event like a justice issue. But look, it's up right here. And I really think that this is getting good news. Hearing good news coming in. A miracle, a good news. Sometimes it stings, but sometimes there's a wiggle of a miracle coming in. So it might have to do with the justice. Look, see, anything that has to do with the justice thing right now, there's a big victory at hand here. The Six of Wands energy of Leo, which is confidence. You need to have confidence that a miracle will occur. I know how sometimes that sounds really silly. Like, you need to be confident that there will be a miracle, but it's true. It's exactly what I'm meaning too right now. The Eight of Swords could very well be Gemini energy. You could be getting out of this energy, especially when it comes to a head. Gemini's full moon on the 18th. Full moon in Gemini. Very well could be why you're feeling this energy, and that it will be released soon. Either you need to realize the victory that you will have ahead of time, or go ahead and start feeling the victory. Because once you realize you're okay, that things won't be as dire as you think, and the consequence will not be as bad as you think here. Whatever this is about. Definitely get rid of any kind of like influence that is getting you in trouble, or or keeping you associated with people that are kind of out of your vibration, I feel like. So this person feels really stuck with the Eight of Swords. But as a metaphor, your own mind is the prison here with the Eight of Swords. It's feeling guilty, but feeling guilty for what? For made up things, for things that are just words. They're just roles. They're things that people speak out loud that really you've been conditioned to feel a certain way about them, but how do you really feel? Okay, the heart of the matter, or at the root or the base of this reading, is the Six of Cups, because it's family helping family, soulmates helping soulmates, past precious memories coming into mind. That is the part of that might be part of this guilt, past memories. It's also nostalgia. I think of nostalgia with the Six of Cups. Good times. Remembering good times. Scorpio, transformation, change. 6-6, keep your thoughts positive. Your thoughts are really influencing everything that's happening. So keep them positive. Focused on always mending things, because that's exactly what this is about. It's about mending something that you felt guilty about. Okay, past energy is Four of Swords. It almost feels like you thought you were completely defeated, or feeling like you were completely like, look, I'm out of the conflict because I really can't get up. But now it might be like, okay, I see I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm not feeling as bad as I was. I'm healing. Four of Swords energy could be Libra energy. So Libra again. Gemini, Leo, Scorpio, Libra. Okay, so what is the now moment? Two Swords in the reverse. There's something that you feel is too late for you to make a decision or to have a say-so in. And I want to beg to differ and say that's why the miracle is here. That's why it's coming in. So something about this experience stings, because I guess there is some aspect that's not in your control. But it doesn't mean the whole thing is dead and over here. So there's a need to not postpone something any longer. Don't hang around with things that aren't working. Or that are dead and buried. Things that need to be dead and buried. Libra energy again. Half-truths. It's this and it's that. Judgment. Well, releasing negativity. Truly not judging anything as bad or good. But this is some inability to not. This isn't moving forward, Aries. This is why I'm kind of like, what's going on here? Because we're thinking of something that's done with. We're thinking of something that isn't even real. Just our own fears. Therefore, that's our own manifestations. I don't know if that makes sense to you. So there's something or someone that's being hard to, that's hard to forgive here. As simple as I could put it with the Sagittarius energy, with it. A focus on what didn't work still, or what you can't control. Don't focus on what you can't control. There's even a prayer about that, right? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I can change. Admit to accept things I cannot change. And change that which I can. Be the change that you want to see in the world. All right, how do you feel? Wow, there you go. Chain down to ways of living that really haven't been beneficial to you in any way you look at it. any way, shape, or form you look at it, this way of living had not been beneficial to you. And you're feeling tied down and oppressed, and you're feeling this pull towards temptation, towards the things that aren't good for you. But you see, you're aware of it, though. You're aware of it. You're aware, at least, of what... That's the first, like, step to changing something. It's, you know, you're aware of it. You can't change it truly when you're completely not aware of it. Capricorn energy. 2 ways to view money. You can use it for a not so great purpose. You're still triumphant in the realm of money. However, there's a way to use the money so that everybody is celebrating here. All right. In the environment for Aries, in the environment, I have 7 of Swords. It is keeping, okay, any kind of anger or judgment on an experience, good or bad, is going to keep you in this deceptive energy. Now, maybe we're getting away from this, and maybe it's more of an older energy, but this energy feels like it's still trying to stick around. So be aware that that this and that are true. Just be aware of that. So that's why it's so important for you to find your own truth. Only listen to what you believe to be true. Think for yourself. 7 of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, letting go. It's old. This deception, this non-seeing things for how they are, I guess. Somebody could have lied, cheated, or stolen from you, and you might have not forgiven them too. And you may be tempted right now because of the hurt and because something is stinging. May have to do with choices and consequence too. What is the hope or fear here? The hope or fear? Well, I think we're hoping that something doesn't come out. Maybe a secret that we have. Maybe hoping something like that something doesn't come out and kind of mess up the way that we feel about ourselves. So not trusting yourself would be an issue. It might be a fear too, that whatever you're trusting is not going to get you in the right direction, but it will. It's always working out for your greater good. Piscean energy here, the High Priestess in reverse. It's feeling like she's a little exposed on the card, and I think that's a fear, being vulnerable and being exposed. I know you're not going to lose anything, and that is a fear. What is the outcome? There we go, Aries. There's your energy. There's the Fool, and this is the lightning strike. This is the things that are bringing this to an end. New beginning. Swords of Truth next. The Fool energy. Confident that this is going to just keep on going. Truly, if you have this trust, you'll be just fine. Like the Fool. If you have the beginner's mind, you'll be just fine. And it will always manifest beneath your feet where you're walking. So I like your reading, guys. Like I said, this tower is an interesting tower on the bottom because it's like a lightning strike. It's like having an epiphany. Yeah, realizing who's been out in the cold, who hasn't been helped, who's been preying on the weak. Time for change. Death in the reverse, a slight resistance to change because of liking all the things that aren't good for us. But there's a new energy that will probably not make you very well suited to do things that harm yourself. It's like getting your wish, but not in the right, you know what I'm saying? Not in the way that, I don't know. Okay, we're just going to keep on going. I'm not going to get too philosophical in that. And let's pull an angel number message to wrap up your reading. For Aries, new beginning. New beginning, Aries. New. Right? New. You are wealthy. Let go of this let go of whatever this is. Guilt of being wealthy, truly let go of that, because you can apply it to making things better, and you know you can. So 8-8, you are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. 88, I am wealthy. 14, you are open-minded, always up to try something new, yet you're wise enough to stop and think before you jump into things. This pragmatic approach helps to ensure that your time, attention, and efforts are meaningful. Pragmatic. And 0. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You're gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless, and that might be part of that new understanding. All right, so that's what I've got for you. Thanks, guys. Sending you light and love. Bye.